Did you know that the building across the street behind me houses the last remaining remnant of Fort Victoria? We're on Wharf Street, and in fact the building stands on the site of Fort Victoria's Palisades. In the 1850s, the gold rush began on BC's mainland, so the fort was pulled down from the waterfront backwards. And when people went inside, in the middle of the 1970s, decades later, they found something that nobody knew was there. By the 1880s, this building was owned by Robert Patterson Rithett. He was an entrepreneurial Scotsman. He started importing sugar, groceries, and other goods from all over the world to sell to the people of Victoria. Decades after Robert Rithett died, the provincial government decided to step in, and in the mid-1970s, they decided to come into this building and take it over to create offices within its beautiful brick-walled interior. What they had to do was clear out the ground floor lobby level, and in the very back of the lobby, they discovered Fort Victoria's water well. So this well dates back from the early 1840s, when Fort Victoria was created. And of course, it provided fresh water for the people inside the fort. At the bottom of the well, a water pipe led under what is now Wharf Street to the waterfront, so that they could service the sailing ships that were tied up there with fresh water. And when you look at the mechanism of this well, it's really quite fascinating. There's a winching mechanism. So what would happen is a rope would lead down, the buckets would be pulled up, the buckets of water would come up to the top of the well. And unfortunately, at one point, there was a tragic accident. A young First Nations boy fell into the well, and he drowned before anybody could rescue him. Fort Victoria's water well, just another jewel in the historic city called Victoria. You can read about it in my books, or if you come with me on a walking tour, we can find all those hidden jewels together. Hope to see you soon.